Can you introduce us to American International Pictures?
Yes, George, I can, and I would be happy to. Sam Arkoff and James Nicholson actually were buddies and partners, and they started things off. Now, Arkoff, he married a Canadian, which makes him brilliant.
Yeah, well, of course.
And the two set up housekeeping in Los Angeles, and Sam was studying law. He was working as a lawyer whose job it was to work for the Hollywood studios to save pictures that were doomed by their bloated budgets. Fascinating for a couple of reasons. First of all, such a job existed back then. And secondly, if you know anything about American International Pictures, you can easily see that this is the origin story of the way they did business, but we'll continue on from the beginning. So he came familiar with the business end of filmmaking, and it was his job to go to film sets, to hang out there, and to really study. I mean, he was getting paid to really study and to see what was going on, what the budgets were like, how much money was being spent on what. That's key. So I guess the studios would be sweating and they'd be hemorrhaging money and films would be running long and over budget, and they would call a lawyer type like Sam in. So he saw extravagant expenditures firsthand, and it didn't take him long really to figure to himself, I can do this better than these clowns. Look at how even their dedicated bean counters couldn't get this right. The film is over budget and they have to call me in. I think I should go into the movie business, but he was concerned about his ability to support his family. Like so many of us, we have a dream, something we want to do, but in order to do that, we have to be ready for this, and that. And all those things sometimes can prove too daunting. So that was the case with Arkoff. And in 1952, though, he got a headache. And his headache quickly led to a coma and a cerebral hemorrhage. So the man almost died, but he did not. And when he recovered, he himself has talked about his new perspective, and his wife, being a good Canadian woman, was encouraging to him and strong for him and said, you know what, if this is what you want to do, then do it. So with his buddy Nicholson, James Nicholson, they created, first it was called American Releasing Corporation. And it was really the worst time in history to start a new movie studio or a movie distribution company, because the business was changing. Studios were in trouble because of the threat of television. So it was a bad time to do such a thing, but he did so. And he and Nicholson got together. And what they ended up doing, George, with American International was they created their own brand